Alright, thanks for joining me again. We got another video of an unboxing from CGC. So we got 25 books here that came back from CGC, so we cleaned and pressed these ourselves. Alright, so open it up. I'm going to put it down in this chair over here. And then let's see. Try to. Alright. So let's try to do this in a kind of an order here. Hopefully. Okay, we're going to take this. Alright, so let's get started. So what we got here is we have the Thing number 2. This is the Canadian 75-cent price variant. I thought this one was going to be a 9.4 and came back a 9.4. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, so next we have a bunch of Thing books here. So Thing number 3, Canadian 75-cent price variant. Number 3, we thought it was going to be a 9.6. Came back a 9.8. Nice. Alright, Thing number 4, Canadian price variant. I thought this one was going to be a 9.6 and it came back a 9.6. Don't see any scratches on the cases so far, I don't think, so that's good. Alright, next one. So the Thing number 6. This is a Canadian 75-cent price variant. I thought this one was going to be a 9.4 and it came back a 9.8. That is very surprising, pleasantly surprising. All right, next. All right, Thing number 7, Canadian 75-cent price variant. I thought this one was going to be a 9.6 and it came back a 9.8. Super happy about that, of course. All right, Thing number 8, 75-cent Canadian price variant. I thought this one was going to be a 9.8 and it came back 9.8. White pages. Nice, nice. All right, Thing number 9, Canadian 75-cent price variant. I thought this was going to be a 9.6. 9.6. A Frogger on the back. Alright, so next we have Thing number 10. So Thing number 10, I thought this one was going to be a 9.6 and it was a 9.8. It's great. So this is also a Canadian price variant, 75-cent price variant. Okay, Q*bert. I remember playing that when I was a kid too. Alright. Next. Alright, Thing number 11. Canadian 75-cent price variant. Thought this one was going to be a 9.4. It came back a 9.4. Alright. And I think this is the last Thing book in this box. So we have thing number 12. And this is the Canadian 75-cent price variant. Thought this was going to be a 9.4. It came back a 9.6. Nice. All right. So I'm just going in order here, sorry. All right, so this one is a very interesting one. All right, so this one, Superman Annual 11. You have to watch the journey video that I'm going to make for this book because this is a long journey. Sent to CCS to get cleaned and pressed. It got graded. I think it came back a 7 or 7.5 or something. Cracked it open, cleaned and pressed it. It came back a 9.6. So that is a surprise. I actually thought it was going to be an 8.0. I thought this was going to be 8.0. It came back at 9.6. So this is awesome because it's Canadian price variant. $1.60 price variant in this case. All right. Super happy about that book. Holy. Okay, next one. All right, we have Justice League of America Annual number 2. This is kind of a little bit of a key book, I believe. And this is a $1.60 Canadian price variant. I thought this one was going to be a 9.4. It came back a 9.8 white pages. Fantastic. So good. All right, next one. Sorry, I'm just trying to find it in order here of my notes, sorry. All right, X-Men Annual 14. So this one, I find these square-bound annuals hard to grade. They're hard to press sometimes a little bit, but thought this one we got it to a 9.4, and it came back a 9.8. White pages. First cameo of Gambit. Great book. Okay, next one. Okay, so this next one, it was, I don't know, kind of a popular book recently. Supervillain Classics number 1. So it's the origin of Galactus. This is the 75-cent Canadian price variant. Thought we got this one pressed to a 9.4. Came back to 9.6. Very happy with that, of course. So next one, where is it? All right, so this one, okay. This was an interesting one. Suicide Squad number 1, the Canadian $1 price variant. I thought we got this to a 9.0, but it came back a 9.6 off-white to white pages. Crazy good. Crazy, crazy good. Next. All right, this is a nice, kind of a big book as well for this era. I would say a little bit big. Punisher limited series number 1. So it says 1 and 4, but there's actually 5 issues in the series. So this is the Canadian $1.50 price variant. I thought that we pressed this to an 8.0. I thought this was an 8.0. It came back a 9.4. Crazy good. Super happy about that. Next. Let's see this one here. Oh yeah, this one too. I was happy about this one because this one here, I had to press this a bunch of times. X-Men 176, the 75-cent Canadian price variant. Now I thought it was probably about a 9 or 9.2, and it came back a 9.8. That is great. Wow. Next, let's see. Okay, so we have these two books in the series. So the first one, okay, this first one here, Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7. This is the Canadian $1.60 price variant. I thought this one we got it to about a 9.4 and came back a 9.6. Great. And then we have Crisis on Infinite Earths number 8. Okay, so same Canadian price variant, 95-cent price variant. I thought we got this one to a 9.2 and it came back a 9.6. Next, what do we got here? Okay. All right. So kind of a cool book. X-Force number 2, second appearance of Deadpool. This is newsstand edition, so a little bit more rare. Thought that got this to a 9.6 and it came back a 9.8. That is nice. Looking at it now, it looks pretty sharp, so gotta look back at why I thought it was a 9.6, but okay, next. Alright, so this book in the same series, X-Force number 4. So this is a direct edition. This isn't really a valuable or popular book, but I sent this in because I thought this was for sure a 9.8. It was too nice of a book. And it came back 9.8. So happy that it did, of course. Next. All right, so this is it's kind of a popular book, or had been a popular book a long time ago. It goes up and down, I think, in popularity. So X-Men 141. Okay, so this one, we thought it was going to be a 9.2, came back a 9.4. Days of Future Past. Nice. Nice. White pages as well. The next one is the next book. It is X-Men, or Uncanny X-Men now, 142. And this one I thought was going to be a 9.4, and it came back a 9.6. Very happy about that as well. We have we have this X-Men number 4 newsstand edition. Had a couple of these in different boxes. So first Omega Red, I thought this one was going to be a 9.6 and it came back a 9.8. So that is great. Super happy. Oh, there's a scratch on the case here. That's not good. All right, one more book. One more book. So all of these books in this box, actually my friend and I both, we both got these books. So they're our books, and we're super happy with the grades. I thought that this first Gambit, Uncanny X-Men 266 newsstand edition, I thought this was going to be a 9.0, and it came back a 9.4 white pages. super happy about that. So this box, you know, I'll tell you, out of the 25 books, 5 books I got correct. And 20 books came back higher than I expected. 20 out of 25 came back higher than expected. So, you know, either I'm grading very, very strictly or too strict, or they were feeling a little bit generous at CGC when they graded these this day. All right, so thank you for joining me again, and I will see you again soon. Please do hit the subscribe, thumbs up, the bell, everything. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.